Down play, Brewer fakes the handoff, jump pass to the front right corner of the end zone to Gavin Holmes, who makes the catch.
In 2017, Gavin Holmes, a true freshman, was already finding the end zone and making an impact for the Bears.
AT&T, had all my family there, and I ended up scoring on the very first drive.
Second down and goal from there, swing pass, right side, trying to get to the corner, he does! Gavin Holmes into the end zone, touchdown Baylor!
And then the next series we came out, got hit in my knee, and I heard something pop.
Passes near sideline to Gavin Holmes. Man, he is hit hard, trying to spin away from a tackler.
My whole leg just kind of went numb. Couldn't even, get off the field, my own 2 feet. So I figured something was wrong. Something was pretty bad.
We were concerned, and we ordered an MRI, and it was confirmed later that he did, in fact, tear his ACL.
I kind of had the mindset that I was a freshman. I had plenty of time to, recover and come back from this, and I hadn't come back from injuries before, so I wasn't really. I knew it was going to be a difficult process, a long process, but I was up for it. I was ready for it.
Following surgery, Holmes went through months and months of rigorous rehab and ultimately missed the first half of the following season. But in early November of 2018, his doctors cleared him just in time for the game against Oklahoma State.
I was only playing a couple special teams and stuff like that just to get my feet wet again.
Nearly a year to the day from his injury, Holmes had returned to the game. But unfortunately, it would be extremely short-lived.
That Monday practice came back. It was probably my first full practice where I had nothing holding me back. I was full go back with the team and all that. And I just went up to catch a ball, came down, planted, kind of twisted wrong or whatever. And my knee just gave out.
Holmes immediately got an MRI, and later that night received a phone call from then head coach Matt Rule.
And I could just hear it in his voice that, something was wrong. And he told me that the MRI showed that I tore it again, and I lost it. I broke down. I just didn't know why it kept happening to me, why this kept getting taken away from me. So yeah, that was probably one of the most difficult times in my life.
It's such an emotional thing for athletes of this caliber to have that happen to them, and then to have it a second time just kind of ratchets it up.
Because of the nature of his re-tear and the complications that came from it, Holmes had to have a second and third surgery on his left knee in under 2 years' time.
I kind of flipped a switch in my head and knew that, if I just sat and felt sorry for myself, I wasn't going to get anywhere. So that was my biggest thing, was just to treat this kind of like, I've been through this once, I can do it again.
Fast forward to 2020, a year full of unknown, and for fully recovered Holmes and the Bears, a period of waiting for their football season to start.
Being prepared for the uncertain, that's what I've been doing for 3 years. I just never knew when my time was going to come, or how my knee was going to hold up. Basically, I've just kind of been, leaning on my faith. And I think that's what we've been doing as a team. Yeah, it's uncertainty. We don't know. We didn't know when we were going to play, if we were going to play, but we kind of all just had the mindset that we were going to be ready if that was the case.
Holmes has been fighting for the chance to get back on the field with his teammates since November of 2017. And although he has scars instead of stats to show for these past few years, his teammates recognized his exceptional work ethic and chose to honor it this season by voting him a single digit.
That meant the world to me. That was a goal of mine coming in this season. And I think it's just a testament to the work that I put in to come back. And like you said, I haven't played the game in a long time. So I was just really thankful and appreciative that the guys saw how much time and work that I was putting in. And I'm really proud of myself, actually, just because I learned a lot about myself during this process, and it's not an easy thing to do. And I was able to do it twice.